Hi, I'm Arts, and welcome to the end of 2020. This was an absolutely garbage year, and I spent almost all of it working on one video, which you should watch, by the way. Now, because of the many events that transpired this year, I decided to simply make a video on what not to get your loved ones for Christmas. However, if you hate them, then these gifts would be perfect. So, sit back, relax, no evil pictures or Rocket Ron this time. We're just going to take a look at some very crappy products.
First off, we have Toodaloo, which advertises as a toilet for couples who share everything.
And boy, do they mean everything.
Basically, this product is designed so that two people can sit on the toilet at the same time. And talk and stuff.
That has to be awkward. Sitting next to someone in a stall is bad enough, but this? You'd have to love someone quite an awful lot to partake in expelling your waste together.
Speaking of toilets, there's also the lovely off-road commode. It's a toilet seat that you can attach to the trailer hitch of a car for use when camping, I guess? Or maybe if you just can't wait until you get to the rest stop.
But I hear you thinking, we're Arts, isn't that unsanitary? Yeah, it is.
But luckily, they thought of that too. You can instead get the Bumper Dumper, the original hitch-mounted portable toilet.
And you know it's quality because it's the original, and not, as the product description says, a cheap imitation.
Hold on a minute. Bucket not included?
Well, that's a shame. Guess I'll go back to the first one.
Wait, it also claims to be the original.
And keep in mind, these two products are made by two different companies. So, which one is the original? Who knows? Who cares?
Let's read some reviews. A cheap knockoff. A gag at best.
Well, that's a little disappointing. Let's see what some of the good reviews look like.
Forget the bucket. Just use the ring seat and this device can be, all kidding aside, a lifesaver. Toss the 5-gallon bucket. It's useless and the manufacturer just puts it on the photo so the EPA doesn't make a stink about it. When your tum-tum feels like a python in a potato sack and you're miles from a Walmart or a Cracker Barrel, shame takes a back seat to the urge to purge. This ring will serve you. Just yank it out from under the back seat, slide it into the trailer hitch, no need a hitch pin unless you're a squirmer, and sit and take care of your business. Advice: keep feet out in front of you like you're on an elementary school swing. The ground splatter can be unsightly on your Gore-Tex hikers. I sometimes holler wee and lift my legs straight out like I'm going way up high on a swing set at the moment of release. Try it. Anyone with an earshot of you is going to think you've busted out of the insane asylum, particularly if they spot you levitating off the rear of your truck like Magician Chris Angel, but at that very instant, who really cares? Just yell at them, "What? Haven't you ever seen a magician camping out before? Now get lost." Then just use a swatch of biodegradable TP instead of this bumper dumper. Always walk a few yards to the under section, squat down, stand and pull up like baseball hall of fame, stand on the road, your back under the truck seal, your operator cheeks, and just let her. We all have little as far back there like a baby skunk getting on line every single day, so it's around rolling your
Okay then. Wow. Now let's say you don't want to shop on Amazon because you don't want to put any more money in Jeff Bezos' pocket. Like it matters. There's plenty of alternatives, such as Wish.
Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay, I might buy that. No!
Okay, let's just forget about Wish.
Actually, it doesn't matter where you go because it seems every website has some useless crap you don't need.
For example, if you get on eBay, you can find the world's most expensive pen for $1 million. Imagine the look on Grandma's face when she opens that present. Wow, you got me a pen. Oh, it's not just any pen. It's the world's most expensive pen. How much did this cost you? $1 million. Have you been reading the book I got you? I sure have. Of course, there's oceans of products that have absolutely no reason to exist. You know, like diet water.
This is Mail a Potato Face, where you can send an anonymous potato to anyone in the US for almost $20. All you do is select a photo you want to put on the potato, and there you go.
I unironically want to do this at some point. Maybe I'll make another video on it later, who knows.
Of course, for the truly hip, you can get the Most Epic YouTube Videos Ever series, documenting 10-year-old videos that I'm pretty sure everyone's seen many, many times.
I am confident that it is up there with the greatest literature ever written and will one day end up in the National Archives. Of course, none of my videos are in it, so it's most likely a scam.
Of course, it isn't just YouTube that gets a weird book. We also have Old Tractors and the Men Who Love Them. How to keep your tractors happy and your family running, for the tractor enthusiast in all of us. This author has actually written several of these, such as Everything I Know About Women I Learned From My Tractor, and Busted Tractors and Rusty Knuckles, Norwegian torque wrench techniques, and other fine points of tractor restoration, just to name a few.
So let's say you aren't shopping for someone obsessed with tractors. There's plenty of children's books out there too.
You know, like Children Are No Match for Fire.
Now, I get teaching safety to kids, but do we have to scar them?
There's also the horribly titled Who Cares About series. While the intent is good, these names make it sound much, much worse. Names like, Who Cares About Elderly People? Who Cares About Disabled People? Who Cares About Race?
Moving on, let's see what kind of books they have on Amazon.
My Parents Open Carry. What? Come join 13-year-old Brenna Strong along with her mom Bee and her dad Richard as they spend a typical Saturday running errands and having fun together. What's not so typical is that Brenna's parents lawfully open carry handguns for self-defense. The Strongs join a growing number of families that are standing up for their Second Amendment rights by open carrying and bringing gun ownership out of the closet and into the mainstream.
I mean, I'm not getting into these issues, but is this really material for a kid's book? Let's read some reviews.
I laughed, I cried, I accidentally shot my mailman in the face. Really ties up all the loose ends left by my parents or first cousins. Apparently, and this is real, this book is frequently bought with Sarah doesn't want to be vaccinated. Sarah is really excited about the upcoming Girl Scout trip, but there's a problem. She has no vaccination record and doesn't want to be vaccinated. Can she still go, or will she have to stay home?
I'll let you make that decision. I'm just an internet person. Still hilarious title, though. Moving on from books, and I know you're very disappointed that I'm not going to talk about Sammy the Centipede Goes to the Chiropractor, we have the mother of all unwanted products. Yes, it is time to talk about infomercials.
You know the ones. The items you see in the back of your local supermarket with as seen on TV proudly displayed on the front like a child presenting his mother with a participation trophy. The Snuggie, Shake Weight, ShamWow, they're all infamous. But here's some others.
Nowhere to run? Nowhere to ride? Now wherever there's carpet, blast off with Fun Slides!
Yes, Fun Slides.
The amazing carpet skates that glide, slide, or ride. You decide. Race with them, play games with them, or just cruise with them.
Okay, I know I've only ever taken one physics-related class in my life, but those just don't seem like they'd work as advertised.
Fun Slides bring the good times inside.
Man, imagine how cool those kids think they are. Instead of having a skateboard or roller skates, they have plastic on the bottom of their feet.
You don't have to be a pro, just strap them on and go, go, go.
In fact, instead of buying this, why not just attach plastic to the bottom of your feet?
More fun than socks on a polished wood floor.
Also, I'd imagine that, assuming it did work, this could cause injuries.
Fun Slides.
And what are they even using them on? What is that, a ramp? Oh yeah, that's safe. Wear a helmet. These kids aren't even wearing helmets!
Slides let you slide on carpet. But wait, there's more.
Oh boy, there's more.
Constructed of friction-defying super smooth plastic, secured by hook and loop straps, shock-free foam, and elastic.
That's not really as much more as it is what the product's actually made of. Idiot announcer man.
In fact, doesn't it seem like the same person did tons of these commercials when you were a kid?
The Super Duper Slushy Maker! That's frozen fun for everyone!
And he always seemed to talk in rhyme, too.
Fun Slides let you safely zoom across any size room. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Just push off and away you go. Check the replay. Just push off and away you go.
Did we really need a replay of that? Did we really need a replay of that?
Gripper grooves provide traction.
Gripper grooves. That's something else infomercials always did. They made the most basic crap sound like the greatest thing ever. That's like if I called this hat here, head-warming technology.
And you control the action. Face off with Fun Slides Hockey. Dance like a maniac.
I swear, this is too good. They're making this cheap product sound like the greatest thing ever created. Even knockoff Tom Cruise thinks so.
fun slide all over, but walk down the stairs.
Well, we didn't want to get sued, so we had to include that. Don't fun slide down the stairs now.
So strap them on and see where they take you. You can get your pair of fun slides that fit virtually every shoe size for $14.99, plus processing and handling. Plus, you can get a second pair to share for $10 more with free shipping.
People actually bought this with their own money. Or their food stamps, I don't know.
As a special bonus, we'll include our Fun Slides Tips and Tricks DVD that also features bonus footage of pro and semi-pro fun sliders getting extreme.
There's a f***ing DVD of tricks for little plastic foot things that are a novelty item at best.
And ask about the Trick Stick Slide Rail sold separately.
There's a rail sold separately? I cannot believe this exists.
Has food sticking to your pan gotten completely out of hand?
Okay, this seems a little more grounded.
Tired of scraping, scrubbing, and all the scratches?
Wow, if you have to scratch your pan that much with a rubber spatula, then you got problems. But what is this infomercial trying to sell?
Well, I've got the solution. Hi, Kathy Mitchell here with my new red copper cookware. The revolutionary pan made with non-stick ceramic and super strong copper. Guaranteed to stay scratch-free forever.
It's a pan that's slightly more durable. Sign me up!
Bake. Red copper is a baking pan with a handle.
Kathy Mitchell actually has a lot of these products, and she is insane.
Hi, I'm Kathy Mitchell with my amazing smoothie maker. Just fill the cup with whatever you like. Strawberries, bananas, even low-fat yogurt.
Not low-fat yogurt!
Then just twist on, flip it, and watch. In seconds, the reverse turbo action turns your favorite fruits or veggies
I like how she calls it turbo action, and the text says tornado action. Like, even they can't decide on what their gimmicky sounding idea is.
into a smoothie. Fast, fresh, and made right in your own kitchen for just pennies. And delicious.
Don't look right into her eyes either. That stare could send you into another dimension.
Watch. Super strawberry slush. Veggie feel great with 8. Frozen fruit frappe.
What an amazing
Tropical
product.
delight. Even melon madness. Not only are they scrumptious, but you're getting 100% of the vitamins.
That line's a bit misleading. You control what goes in there. In other words, you control the vitamins you get. She makes it sound like this thing always provides the vitamins. Or maybe it does. Let's go back to the copper pan.
There's an additional square version for when that bacon just won't fit. And it looks like if you tilt it up at all, it just falls right out.
Infused with pure copper, and thanks to anti-scratch technology, it resists the tough.
Anti-scratch technology. You know what? Let's do a little research on that one. But that does not mean that the cookware will not scratch ever. If not handled properly, your copper pans are likely to scratch. Where's that in the video, Kathy?
You can even run it over with a truck if you're stupid enough.
But now let's take a look at what is by far the best Kathy Mitchell ad.
Giant pasta pots, strainers, timers, stirring and testing, just for a plate of pasta?
She didn't even touch it. Acting.
Well, I've got the solution for you. Hi, Kathy Mitchell here with Pasta Boat.
This is Pasta Boat, the most complicated way to cook noodles since sous philandou.
The amazing new 5-in-1 pasta cooker that serves perfect pasta without the hassle.
I swear. But as I'm sure you're aware, there is a mountain of infomercials that start with some of the greatest acting in history. Let's take a look.
I can't find my keys.
I can't find my Game Boy.
I can't find the remote.
I can't find a reason to care.
Where did I park my car? Oh, no.
Oh no! Where did I park my car? How do you think she'd react to other situations in her life? Oh no, where are my meds? Now I'm gonna grow a horn out of my back. Jerry's being eaten alive. Oh man, I'm on fire again. And you know the problem is especially bad when they start in black and white.
Tired of looking like a fool when your cakes aren't cool? And why do tiny cupcakes take so long to make?
But trying to keep it fresh with plastic wrap is a pain in the...
And trying to match lids to containers can make you crazy. Soaps end up sloppy and slimy. Pump dispensers are messy and clumsy. And with dish soap bottles, you really need an extra set.
I don't think I know very many thinking, breathing, living humans who struggle with basic things that much. Well, that was definitely interesting. At least maybe now you may know what not to get someone for Christmas. Or you might want every single thing that I talked about in this video. I don't know why you would, but you do you. All of these were real, and you can easily find them online. Now, in order to get that bad taste out of my mouth, I'm going to finish this video the only way I know how. Merry Christmas, everyone! Regular frying pans can be heavy. Whoa! Plus, they can easily burn you if you touch it. Oh, my hand! Luckily, I have the solution. Hi, Andy Patton here in my generic kitchen set. If you're too stupid to use a normal frying pan, don't worry. Introducing my new Crimson Steel pan. It's super lightweight, and with its anti-burn technology, you won't get burned by it. You can fix anything you like in this pan. Bacon, eggs, even low-fat yogurt. Plus, this pan is infused with vitamins and minerals, meaning everything you eat will be healthier, guaranteed. Let's say you can't find the pan. Oh no, I can't find my pan. Never fear, this thing has a beeping tracker in it so that it can be located with just the push of a button. But wait, there's more. Order now and I'll throw in a second square version for when you just can't fit that bacon. Just pay separate processing and handling. In addition, you'll receive 2 pieces of plastic that you can attach to your feet and slide across the floor while you're waiting for your food to get done. What a deal! So don't wait, order your Crimson Steel pan today. To order your Crimson Steel pan, call the number on your screen.
And delicious.